Hey, Facebook, what's going on? It's Dave Simney, 12 Minute Mentor. Today, I have the pleasure of interviewing somebody that's created $1 million business on Facebook. And this is really exciting because she's done what most people in this industry would love to do. She's done what they start out to do. She's done what they want to do. She's done it. And we're going to pick her brain. Her name is Amber, and we are going to bring her on. We're going to bring her on the camera. We're going to interview her and pick her brain and find out how to build $1 million business on Facebook. I hope you will like this. If you are on a team or building a network marketing organization, I hope you will watch this. I hope you will tag your teams. I hope you will take notes. This is going to be impactful and very powerful. And let's bring her on the line now. This is Amber Rainsbury, the one and only, coming to you live on Facebook right now. Hey, Amber, how are you?
Hello, hello. Good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you so much for coming on live today. This is exciting because you've reached a milestone in your network marketing business, and we now call it social selling. And I'm excited to hear your story of how you went from network marketing to social selling. I want to hear your story. So first of all, welcome and thanks for coming on live today. So yeah, how'd you get started originally in what we used to call network marketing?
Um, can you hear me okay, first of all?
I hear you loud and clear, no echo.
Okay, good. Because you're kind of breaking up a little bit, but I want to make sure I'm not breaking up. So if anyone watching can let us know, it's good. Um, so I got into network marketing. Well, I had actually been asked many, many times, like even starting at like 18 or 19, like I think I almost got into one by one, which is an actual pyramid scheme back in the day, but I didn't. But I just looked into different things, and I always was drawn to that idea of residual income. And then when I had started working in pharmaceuticals, and I had my first child, is I really liked that idea of like working from home, and I wanted something more. And I had tried some companies, I had failed a lot of them, and then I just kept kind of being drawn back to it. So finally, at some point, I said, I'm being drawn back to this for a reason, so I'm going to go for it. And I started, but I was never the one that had like a ton of family and friends that I could invite to a party. Like if I had a party, like nobody would show up. You know, let's just be honest. And so I liked this idea of going online and not having to bother my family and friends and being able to go outside of that. And that's really when things changed for me. And and I started to build like a really good business with a different company. And then I found out about our opportunity and grew bigger with this company.
Very cool. So
So,
you've done very well. I know, was it Cutco Knives that like put you through college and everything else? So you've been a fan of the industry.
oh yeah.
Were you ever skeptical of the industry?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I sold Cutco knives, although that wasn't as any, really is more direct sell versus recruiting. But yeah, I was. I mean, you see these people that are making a lot of money. I believed it was true. I just felt like they had like superpowers or they just had a lot more influence or better friends and network than me. And I thought like, well, I can't really do it because I don't have those kind of friends or whatever. Um, for sure.
So what was it that attracted you to the industry when you first got started? Was it all the Ferraris and people posting pictures of you're going to be an instant millionaire, or what was it that got you excited?
I like that idea of residual income because I worked, 10 years in pharma. And the thing is, like, when I thought about giving up on my network marketing dream, is that I was like, but if I keep, I know for a fact that if I keep doing what I'm doing at pharma, like, when I stop, I'm not going to get paid anymore. And I know for a fact that if I put 10 years into this, I'm going to have money for the rest of my life. And I just kept being drawn back to that idea because I want, like, don't we want our work efforts to last? that we're going to have something that we're creating that is lasting. That's why a lot of people want to start their own business, but I don't want to start my own business. I don't want to have employees and customer service and legal issues and overhead and copywriting and this and that. I mean, it is crazy out there to try to have your own company, and most companies fail and it's risky, but I love this idea of having a company that they have the products, they have the customer service. I don't have to ship anything. Like it's done for me, and I just help people connect to the product.
So
Genius.
anybody that's watching, Amber and I are in the same company, and we are both attracted by the same thing, which would be the product. So Amber and I are both in a liquid collagen company. Did you, when you first started, can't keep it real, did you think like, wow, I'm going to build $1 million business with this? Like, what was your mindset when you first started, and what was it that initially attracted you to the company, and what has kept you in the company now that we've both celebrated 3 years?
Yeah. Well, I wasn't really sure. I guess, when I had first heard about the collagen from David's wife, I was like, I had actually been already using collagen, and I was like, if this is really what they say it is, my first skeptical thought was like, it's like a lie and it's not actually collagen, you know? And I was like, if this is like real, then why doesn't everybody already know about it? And if this is real, this is going to be insane. So I actually kind of did see that, and I was like, I honestly think Allergan should be selling this product because I was in pharma, and I was like, this is like a pharmaceutical grade, and I had actually been praying, like my ideal business at the time was like to have a clinical grade product that I could sell to doctors, and the company I had before didn't feel like they had enough clinical backing, and it kind of bothered me, so I was like, if I could just have that, clinical grade product, if I could just have a company that had a website that didn't look so spammy, that didn't look like a network marketing company, that was my other like dream. I had these two ideas, and then when I saw what our company put together, I was like, this is sort of like the manifestation of my dream. I couldn't believe it.
So
It was exactly what I had wished for.
So the product we knew had like clinical grade, it was pharmaceutical grade, it had the patents, but yet the side effects, unlike death, like Celebrex or some of those things,
Mm-hmm.
the side effect was younger looking skin. So it helped your joints, your hair, your nails, your eyes, your gums. And it was something that everybody could need. Take me through the first part of joining and what got you excited. And I think within, excuse me, within about 3 months, the company transitioned. Tell me about that and what you like about what the company did and where we went with it. And that I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's been really one of the main reasons for the success that we've both had.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you're kind of cutting out on my side. I don't know if you're cutting out on the Facebook. If somebody wants to let us know,
I can hear you perfect.
because you're like frozen. Okay, you're kind of frozen for me, but hopefully not on Facebook. Maybe it's just the Wi-Fi.
I can hear you perfect. You're coming in
So
loud and
that's
clear.
good. Yeah. So the product to me was number one. Huh?
I can hear you perfect. You're loud and clear.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah. So definitely the product to me was number one because, and it still continues to be that way. Because there's a lot of noise out there. There's a lot of new products coming out there. And when I look down at like my team and my customers, like everyone stays here because of our collagen product. Like it's just something you can't get anywhere else. And a lot of companies out there, they're just selling the same thing. And I don't personally want to just sit here and have to defend why my version of this thing is better than yours. I like this idea of like we have something no one else has. And to me that is just it feels really good at the end of the day.
Absolutely. So take us
And
through
it
this
has a
system.
significant impact on people.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
totally good. So
definitely.
number one was the product. What are some of the other things? Two, three, four, five. Like what is it that has really truly helped you create, not only create but maintain $1 million business in this?
Definitely, yeah. So I'd say secondly is the business model that we have. So it's really a little bit different than the other companies out there. A lot of people like really don't like network marketing or they call it MLMs because of a lot of different things because of this like discount. Oh, you want a discount? Like just join our business. Well, I don't want to join your business. Our company doesn't do that. Our company is a social retail model. So you take out all the yucky stuff of MLMs but they kept the good things, which is sort of like more like an affiliate type of program. And that business model is really we're the first company that has it. So I love the fact that people can make money without recruiting, significant money. People can work from home. They don't have to have inventory. Our retail pricing is good. It's fair. It's not like this outrageous pricing that you have to join the business to get a normal price on. I love the fact that we have a real big customer base. Like our company is like 80% customers, 20% reps. Most companies out there are the opposite. It's 80% reps, 20% customers. So, and our customers can refer other customers and they get it. So it's a retail brand. And I just love that we don't have overhead. We have the two different websites. So if people want to be customers, they're going to get a customer-based website. As nice as Sephora, we use the same company that Sephora uses for their branding. And then if they want to join the business, that's a totally different website that they're never even going to see unless they ask you.
Yeah, I love that.
Pretty
So how
cool.
would you describe like social
And then
retail?
number 3, social retail is just like basically, you're already using these products, and it's kind of like anything else that you buy. Like if you're buying, I do like Stitch Fix. Like this shirt is from Stitch Fix, and they every month they're like, share your link, and you'll get $25, and your friend's gonna get $25, right? It's the way all retail brands are working, and that's the same way our company works to share the love. And so it's just like something you're already doing, probably. Like you can give your friend a free Uber ride. It's the same thing. If I send you a code, you get $10 off, and I get $10. Hey, so we both win, right?
Love that. Love that. So take us through the other
Yeah.
reasons that that you feel that has allowed you to create this, $1 million business, because we know it's a ton of work. I mean, just the word like $1 million business, I think a lot of people are just it's just mind boggling. Like I'm trying to get $1,000 business or a $5,000 business, and here you are sitting on $1 million business. And so what are some of the other like key points that you feel has really enabled you to do this?
Yeah. So I like the compensation. I mean, like I said, people could get paid here without having to recruit, which that really is. A lot of people feel comfortable if they like a product, like sharing that with their friends and family, or their people are already asking them how they are losing weight or how their skin looks so good. So simply, they're just sharing that, and they get paid. They get paid right away. It start up at 10% commission. It goes all the way up to 36% without any recruiting. And then also, you can make money right away. We pay daily, weekly, monthly. So people can turn that around really fast. And the thing that was really big for me is that I've had so many people have success that it made me more confident in continuing to like recruit and get customers. Whereas in other businesses I did, like I was the only one having success, or I was the only one that was really into it. And or I'd have people that would try really hard at other businesses and they get any sales. And it was discouraging for me because it slowly made me feel like I didn't want to bring anybody else in. Whereas this one I have so many people month after month after month, and new people come in and they're having success. And that's because we have a great product, and we also have a wide product line. It's not just one product. So they can, if someone is not interested in collagen, might be interested in weight loss, or they might be interested in clean living, or supplements, or a pre-workout, or skincare. But it's also not too much. Because some companies just have way too much, everything in the kitchen sink. So it's like that perfect balance, and I love that. So it makes people be able to have success, and also the money's consistent. Like stability is important to me. I'm a single mom. Like I can't have my money just be gone one month, right? I've been in this for 3 years now, full time for the last 2 years, and my money's like consistent. It's not all over. That's important to me.
I can hear you. Sorry, I've gotten like 3 phone calls. The good news is commissions just posted literally right now while we've been on this
Woo,
live.
early,
So we're
huh?
like, next thing we're gonna do is
Nice.
log in and check our commissions. It's so exciting. One thing you mentioned, Amber, that I love is this 10% pay. So most companies just, you got to work your way up to a certain quote unquote rank to get any money at all or any commissions. And a lot of people just end up getting, a discount on the products, which is great. But in our business, from the second that you join and you have, purchased your own product, you are making a 10% minimum 10% commission, which is unheard of. There are some companies where, first of all, you don't make anything, or you'll make 3 or 4%. So from us, it's 10% from day one. And then it goes from there. 5 customers, 500 points, you're getting 18% plus $50 in free products. So the company rewards you so fairly.
Yeah.
Like you said, if you never quote unquote recruited or built a team, that's why social retail and social selling is so powerful these days, because everybody is understanding that word of mouth. Facebook's the number one platform, first of all, for people to get referrals on products. Number one. Again, there's 2 billion people out of the 7 billion on the planet that are on Facebook. So it's number one. So I love that you keyed in on that, and that you're having, everybody win, and everybody that wins, that wants to win, that shows up, and I think that leads into one of the things that I've seen has been the culture. You've had a team chat with all of your team on it, and I remember being so touched by one of your team members who was having a brain surgery, and watching the entire culture within your team that you've built, just love on her.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we have this very great culture. I think that we have kind of like a specific kind of tribe vibe, you know? It's a lot of women who just are really care about their health, are really looking for like natural solutions, and are often a lot of them are really like into their faith too. So we have just this great culture where everyone like lifts each other up when we're going through hard times. And it's been awesome with Jocelyn just supporting her through this, praying for her. And then we had our rep, Stefane, who was having some like financial difficulties, and our team is teamed up to help her stay in her home and get a new place. And it's just, people just, it's just such a great group of people. Some people like join our team and they don't really do the business, and that's okay too. They just like the fact that like they like being a part of the community, and having this group of people to reach out to if they just don't want to put something on Facebook, but they're going through something personal that they know they can come to this group and say like, hey, I need prayer. Um, and things like that. And everyone's making these new friendships. Like we're going to Orlando, and people from Canada and like all over the country are coming into one place on our team. We finally get to meet in person. So it's just great. The community has been huge, and it's really partly comes down from the company, because our company is like that. Like we no one acts like they're too good to talk to you. It's not like get my autograph because I'm the number one person. People are down to earth, and so that kind of comes down, I think, through the pipe, where that culture has created, and people talk sideline, upline, and everyone's like willing to help each other. So it's really been a beautiful thing to create.
I love that.
So
and
that's
and
been a huge part of the growth of the team.
Yeah, the team culture, and like you said, coming from the company, I know, when I first started with the collagen company, I partnered with this amazing woman, Ozma, who had started the collagen company. It was, her as the founder. It was her, intellectual property, and her, her business acumen, and her passion for the product that really got me excited. And here we are, almost going on 10
Mm-hmm.
years later. She's the CEO of a $300 million company. And yet she takes the time to, I mean, she just sent me flowers yesterday, for my birthday, and gifts. And like, she took the time to call you, Amber, personally, to say hello and invite you. I mean, you've talked to her on the phone multiple times, not just like one time and you're gone,
Yeah.
let alone coming to our like private group meetings when we have these events. She'll come in, even if it's 20 or 30 people, she'll come in and spend time with us and love on us. And I love that. So I would say definitely the leadership from the team. I mean, what are your thoughts on, have you ever seen a CEO? I mean, well, a gentleman we both know, did he call you on his cell phone in the prior company and invite you down?
No, no, but I did get some like pre-recorded messages.
Of course, right?
Some that he would send to everybody, right? Yeah, of course. Yeah, the leadership is also huge for me, and that's a really important thing to me. It really matters who is running the show here. And having Asma in charge has been just, it was actually really exciting to see her, go to that role of CEO. We actually got to experience that, and just actually knowing her from like this little small, place in Anaheim to now running this $300 million company. And she's super humble. She has high integrity. She's really highly regarded with the Direct Selling Association, and even just working with like the Federal Trade Commission to make sure that our company is going to stay around, because there are things that are going on and companies that get shut down. And who wants to put their time and effort into something that is going to get shut down by the government? It's happened to multiple of my friends. And they bring people in, everyone doesn't get paid, and then you ruin your reputation because you looked, you didn't know what was really happening. But we know with confidence that our CEO is doing the right thing, and we brought in a new guy that's going to help with our performance line and nutritional supplements, and he's very very well regarded. He said he came in because of our CEO, because of Asma, because he can trust her and he respects her, so that's huge. Yeah, Asma called me on the phone, like, to really encourage me to go to one of the conferences, and then she had called me last year to like congratulate me on the growth. And I even hung out with her at the airport. We had a flight together.
That's so cool. That is so cool.
Came over from
That's so
Beachbody, and
cool.
he's amazing. He's really brought in a lot of like the culture as well, like just even improving the culture more, creating these monthly challenges for weight loss. So it's just everything is really happening, and it's so exciting. Such an exciting time.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we are going to go check our commissions now because we get paid every single day. And then this month is our monthly that just posted. We're going to be going to Costa Rica in, oh my gosh, I think, whoa, it's less than 2 months away. That is super exciting. So congrats on earning Costa Rica
Yeah.
and having so many people from your team
Thanks.
going. That's so cool. All expenses paid down in Costa Rica. And that's exciting. We have some cool challenges going on right now. So if you want to get into one of our challenges, you could do that. And Amber, what is your biggest advice for somebody that, just as we close up here, what's your biggest advice for someone who is either thinking about getting started, maybe they're not super happy with the company they're in right now, maybe their product just shut down in, isn't letting it into Canada anymore, they're not even able to do business in all the different states? Or what about someone who maybe is on the team or just getting started and is thinking about maybe engaging even further? I mean, what is the advice long term, going back to kind of some of the stuff you mentioned when we first started? What would you say to that person who's really thinking about it but not quite sure? Like, hopefully you can hear me, but like, what is that
Oh,
advice that you would tell
like I would
yourself?
just say,
Yeah.
sorry, I got a phone call.
So like what I'm trying to get at is,
Oh,
what would
you
you
cut
tell
out.
yourself 3 years ago? You know what I mean? That when you first started, when you were not sure, everything looked good, but you weren't sure. What would you tell yourself 3 years ago that you've learned now?
I would definitely say, yeah, first of all, just stay focused. Stay focused, like trust the process, trust the fact that work with people that have had that success already, and just trust the fact that that's gonna happen for you. If you just continue to stay in and do the work, and just these little daily activities add up
Yeah.
to a lot, and just not quitting. Like, of course, there's gonna be days you want to quit, but just reminding yourself of why